Hey, what's up, guys? It's We the People here, coming to you with another Legends of Runeterra video. So I decided to make a tier list for this patch. Yeah, let's just jump straight into it. So I think we can all agree that Heimer's on top. Like, if you don't think Heimerdinger is S tier, I don't even know. Yeah, Heimerdinger is broken. Like, I don't know how they should necessarily change him, because I don't really agree with nerfs and stuff like that. But yeah, he's broken. Because I literally made like a list just to stick to something. But I really had like 3 champions in S tier. I think there's a lot of champions in A tier and B tier. There's not really many in C tier, and I only really have 1 in D tier. So the 3 I had in S tier, and we can talk about it after we show it. I kind of ordered S tier, A tier, because there's so many champions and they're kind of like on the same level. I didn't order it. B tier is like slightly ordered, C tier is ordered, and D tier is ordered as well. So for S tier, I had Heimerdinger first. Then I had, where is she? Oh, Vi. And then last person in S tier, I had where is she? I just saw her. Sedge. Yeah. So these are my S tiers. So Heimerdinger, because it's Heimerdinger. He's just really good. So Vi, because she's literally removal on a stick. Like, she can remove literally any card by using her ability, like by using her champion ability. And then Sejuani, because once you get Sejuani leveled, like, the game's just over. Like, you don't really have a chance. Like, the game is literally done. Honestly, that's just my opinion. Game's just over. So that's it for S tier. These are the 3 S tiers for this patch. So after that, this is not in any order, but I think Ezreal is definitely after that. I also think TF. TF. These 2 champions are these are basically like the same champion. But honestly, you have to build a deck around them for them to be good. Like, if you don't build a deck around Ezreal and TF, then your deck's not good. But when they get their ability off, usually you win. After that, I put the new Kalista, because she's really good. Like, after they changed Kalista, she was, in my opinion, she was really good. Also, I think Draven's here. I think MF is here. And I think Lux is here. Who else? Actually, no, Lux is B tier. I also think Thresh is B tier. Who else is A tier? Darius is here. Elise is here. Fiora's B tier. Olivia's B tier. Karma's A tier. Maokai B tier. Quinn C tier. Swain is B tier. Teemo's B tier. Vlad is C tier. Again, B tier. is B tier. Blank is C tier. I think New Braum. New Braum is like, I want to put New Braum in A tier, but I need more data. Ash is B tier. Leeson, I don't think he does enough. Karen is another one that's D tier. Lucian, C tier. Shen, C tier. Oh yeah, Zed is another A tier, by the way. Like, Zed is definitely another A tier. Jinx. Okay, so I just wanted to put everybody where they wanted to be and then talk about it, because like when I actually made the actual list, like because I listed each champion out here, and I kind of changed my mind about a lot of them, and I also, when I wrote the list, I didn't like try to order them in actually how I think of them in their tiers. So we talked about S tier already. So A tier, we talked about Ezreal, TF, Kalista a little bit. On Draven. Draven is strong. Like this champ is actually, no, he's not stronger than MF. Not stronger than MF. But Draven is strong. Like honestly, Draven is really it's just 3-drop that comes out early with pressure. With quick attack. Like quick attack it's a good keyword, and his ability to get the axes that are 0-drop but you have to discard, like, it's pretty good. It has a lot of synergy, and it's just a really good ability. MF, you see these two champions, I mean, these two champions make a deck and they're good, but you see these two champions, right? Yeah, they're crazy together. Like, honestly, if MF had any more power in her, she'd be S tier. But like, she's like 2 seconds. Like, you see, I don't think MF is better than Kalista. I also don't think MF is better than TF. I also don't think MF is better than Ezreal. Like, Ezreal's at top of A tier. Like, Ezreal is like 2 seconds away from being here. Same thing with TF. Like, these 3 right here are 1 second away from being S tier. And it's the same with MF, honestly. That's why I thought of, okay, who's gonna be top of A tier? Is like Ezreal, TF, Kalista. Then it's like, who's after that? MF immediately. So then it's Zed, because he puts down a lot of pressure just like Draven, and he's just a really good champ. He's a solid champ. After that is Karma. Like, even though now, I mean, now she's a 6-drop, but she still ends the game at 10 mana. Like, she literally just ends the game at 10 mana. Like, she's still, I can't put her down here. She's not in the same, like, she's not in the same rank as these champions. Like, if I put her down here, I literally have to put her, like, she would have to have her own tier. Like, she would have to be A- if I don't put her in A rank, because she's not the same rank as these champions. She's Karma. She's always gonna be broken. So that's it for the A tier. So B tier, these are like B's. I always say this in any tier list: B is for balance. Like, these are the champions that have counterplay. So okay, I didn't even say how I look at the tier list. So S is for like completely broken. I look at A tier as it's a tier where you have to build a deck around it, but if you do, yeah, you're probably, your champion's probably gonna win. Like, either you have to build a deck around them and it's high committal, and basically the way you play the deck, you're gonna win. Like, when I look at these champions, I look at them and I'm like, yeah, Like anytime I see these champions, I'm scared as hell. Honestly, anytime you see these champions, you're like, oh, I'm about to lose the game. Anytime you see these champions, you're like, well, I'm like, it's pretty close. Like I'm about to lose the game. Like S tier is like you're about to lose the game. A tier is like, okay, I need to do something about this before I lose the game. So now B tier is like these champions are pretty balanced, in my opinion. Like you can do something about them, or they can stay on the board and they don't really do too much. Okay, so let's try to go through them. So Lux, Thresh. I mean, Lux is pretty good. Like Lux is, the reason why I put her at the top of B is because I feel like she's literally like, if they give her one or two more cards, she's an A tier. Like she's literally right behind Karma, because building free cards for casting spells in Runeterra is good. Like getting free stuff for playing the game is good. That's what Karma does. That's what Lux does. That's what Heimerdinger does. So it's good. it's good. I'm sorry, there's nothing else to say. It's good. Thresh, he literally, if he levels, he literally put. Well, okay, let me say this first. Him leveling is easy, and also, if he does level, he's able to take a champion straight out of his deck. There's nothing broken. There's nothing not broken about that. Darius, they buffed him to make him a 10-6 now, and I'm not saying that pushed him over the top, but I think especially with how the meta is right now, I feel like he can definitely be like lower, but because of how the meta is right now, I feel like he's here. Like he's better than Elise. He feels better than Fiora. He feels better than Anivia. Like he feels better than all of these champions. Honestly, he does. Darius feels really, really good right now. I mean, I feel like Elise is right after that. She's free value with spiders. Fiora, she literally has a win con on her. She's a built-in win con, but she's a balanced win con. My opinion, she's balanced. Everything about her is balanced other than Judgment. But Judgment is an 8-mana card, so I think it's still pretty balanced. Nivea, she's actually not at 7 mana anymore. She's at 6. So I think that puts her here. That puts her at the middle of B tier. I think she's decent now. Anivia is decent now. At 7 mana, she's like top of C tier. But at 6 mana, she's like mid B tier. Maokai, he's basically Fiora. Only difference, he decks you out. Like, it's like, actually no, it's two differences. One, not only does he deck you out, but he also, every time you summon something, gives you a free sapling. So that's pretty good in my opinion. That's like, I think he could go here, but like my mind is telling me that this is good. Like Maokai's, I want to say Maokai's better than Fiora, but like I've seen too many games where a Fiora can literally win in one turn. I've never seen Maokai win in one turn. And Maokai doesn't have like a judgment, like honestly. So that's why I say when it comes to synergy, these champions are balanced. They're not crazy. They're balanced. Swain, kind of the same thing. He's just a balanced champion. Like if he flips, he's gonna win the game. If he doesn't flip, then it's just gonna be hard. Garen, I mean, His flip is godlike, and he has regeneration. I just don't think he's better than all these champions. Like the champions that come after this, like I just don't think they're better than these champions. Like Hecarim, like Ashe, like Braum. Only reason why I'm not ranking Braum low, and I think new Braum is better than Jinx, but I can't put Braum here. Like I don't. There's not enough data. Like honestly, that's the only thing about Braum. And Jinx, like she's just balanced. Like you need to discard your hand for her to flip. She has quick attack. She has stuff going for her, but you know she's counterable. Like not saying that all these champions aren't counterable, but she's just the beast for balanced. What can I say? So I mean then Ashe, Hecarim. I just think these champions are just balanced. Like they're not doing anything too crazy, but they're also not like outright winning you the game like these champions. So C tier, I think these are the champions that need to be looked at. To be honest, I think Tryndamere is here, but I don't know how you would really change him or buff or nerf him, so I just put him in the C tier. I think the D tier definitely needs to get looked at. Like Katarina, like everybody says that she's good, but like is she? Like actually is she? Like she doesn't feel good. That's her issue. Like she looks good. She looks deceivingly good. But actually is she good? That's the problem with Katarina. Honestly. But let's talk about the C tier first. So you got Quinn, she's just hard to flip. Vladimir, basically by the time he flips it doesn't matter. Gangplank has the same flip mechanics as Sejuani, but Gangplank doesn't end the game. Sejuani ends the game. Like you literally, if you can get a freeze on them every turn, what are they doing? Nothing. Lucian, he's a harder. He's literally. I see Lucian and Kalista in like the same boat. Only Lucian's like harder to flip, and on top of that, he doesn't literally end the game. Like Kalista's, like I think 2 or 3 swings with Kalista, and you're like, she's like about to win. Like honestly, she's about to end the game. Lee Sin, I think he needs more love. I don't know how they can give him more love, but I think he does exactly what they want him to do. Same thing with Shen. I don't think he's doing exactly what they want him to do. Fizz, I don't know how they can buff or change something to make him good, but I don't know. Maybe Fizz is like here. Maybe Fizz is like here, and Nautilus is like here. Yeah, so it's like here. Yeah, okay, I like that better. But yeah, Fizz is okay. He's not. I don't know. I don't think he needs a buff, but he needs more cards. Same thing with Nautilus. Nautilus needs more cards. Talk about Tryndamere a little bit. Tryndamere is just, I don't know, he's just lacking somewhere. Like he needs something extra. Reason why I put these two in D tier. Oh yeah, that's it for the C tier. But the reason why I put these two in D tier is because Teemo, I feel like Teemo doesn't do enough. Like honestly, Teemo just doesn't do enough. And Katarina is one of those cards that look deceivingly good. Like Katarina looks good, but isn't actually good. That's the problem with Katarina, honestly. So yeah, that's my tier list. I tried to order it in how it is from best to worst. So yeah, that's my tier list. I'm gonna try to make from going on forward, I'm gonna try to make a tier list every patch. As long as I can. I'm gonna try to make a tier list for every patch. yeah, that's it. So comment below if you have any comments about the tier list. Yeah, if you have any disputes about champions being in a certain place, just comment below. I'm sure we could have some kind of disagreement about it, or agree about things. I mean, I think everybody agrees about this S tier. Like Heimerdinger, Vi, and Sejuani, they're all broken, honestly. But yeah, all right, guys, later.